Hey everybody, welcome to this week's 2-Minute Tuesday. I'm around young people all the time. And in my role as a teacher, as a coach, as a dad, as somebody who's just trying to help out, maybe you're the same way. Maybe you are the coach and you're the parent and you're the leader and you're just trying to help young people figure out life and what's going on. Or maybe you are the young person and you're around young people all day long. And here's one thing that I've noticed. Here's an observation that I've made from teaching and coaching and from being a former youth pastor and just kind of observing, being a dad, obviously. One of the things I've noticed is that young people, whether it's young people today, and I don't think it really matters if it's just today or if it's 50 years ago or whatever, young people forever have always, it seems anyway, kind of enjoyed trying to prove themselves to other people. I think we've all been there, right? You were a young person at one point, if you're listening to this and you're old like me, or maybe you are the young person now, trying to prove something to somebody. Maybe trying to prove that I'm good, prove that I'm better, prove that I'm worth something, prove whatever it is. And here's what that proving or attempting to prove leads to. It leads to a lot of stupid arguments, doesn't it? It leads to a lot of things that really, you look around and you're thinking, why are we talking about this in this way? Why are we so upset about these things? And I'm not saying that all arguing is bad, but there are some things that it's just like, what are we doing? The scripture has something to say about it, and it's not just for young people, because I'm convinced, seeing my own life, that you can get older, but not necessarily grow up. So check out what it says in Proverbs chapter 20, verse 3. Keeping away from strife is an honor for a man, but any fool will quarrel. Keeping away from strife. Strife is that constant, just turmoil, and I'm going to argue and fight about something and prove something. The scripture here, God's wisdom, says that keeping away from that is an honor. There's no honor in trying to win that argument. In fact, on the flip side, it says any fool will quarrel. You know what? Any fool will argue and fight. But it takes some character. It takes some honor to walk away from that, to not even get involved in the first place, to not have something to prove, to let Jesus be who proves what we're worth by his death on the cross for us. And so today, it's worth thinking about. Am I seeking the honor of saying, you know what, I'm not going to get involved in that strife? Or am I just like every other fool who will argue and argue and argue, trying to prove myself for no particular reason? I'm praying for you. Hope you have a great week.